For today's good news story, we are meeting a woman who mobilized a PPE making machine movement in her community that's now reaching those in need across the country. Joining us now is JoAnn Gregoli. JoAnn, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So, why did you start Frontline Sewing Angels?
Well, it really was a need for my daughter who was on the front line. She is a physician assistant, and she had alerted me to the fact that she was headed into the front lines unequipped. And as just a concerned mom, I just felt like I couldn't let anybody go to war without the proper equipment. So I started making masks to start. And then I realized that this situation was far more grave than we had known.
So, as we understand it, your group has handmade 50,000 masks and at least 25,000 scrub caps. I mean, those are staggering numbers, incredible. Where are you distributing all of them?
Well, in the beginning, we were distributing to all the local hospitals. So, as the hospitals were needing them, we were distributing to everything local in the New York metropolitan area, as well as clinics. And then it kind of grew from there because we're now distributing to battered women's shelters and homeless shelters and the underserved once we realized that the New York metropolitan area was being taken care of. But now with COVID rising, we are now distributing nationwide.
How many of the different items, for example, are you making a day right now?
Well, we're doing about 500 a day based upon, what the needs are. So there are days where scrub caps seem to be the call of order and we have to really go crazy with scrub caps. But actually right now we're really entrenched in getting children's masks done we're working with a project called the Birthday Party Project. And we are distributing to all the shelters, homeless shelters throughout the country. So now we're focused on children's masks. So every day the need changes depending on what the call is that we have on task.
Amazing. I love that you took action, and I love your logo. Do we have a picture of the logo, guys? Yes,
Oh,
the
it's so
iconic
cool.
Rosie the Riveter. But you actually have a real life connection to Rosie.
I do. My son in law happens to be the grandson for the model for Norman Rockwell's Rosie the Riveter. So for me, that was a sense of empowerment, knowing that women can make a change and do things that are just different and call to action. So basically, what happened in the very beginning was I'm an event planner by nature, by trade. So once I took care of all my anguished brides and move them to next year, I feel like I had to do something to help the cause. And this is what I picked up and just started forging forward with to try to make a difference.
You know, we're going through such tough times, and on this show today, Maria, and over the last couple of months with Kelly, we've had a chance to meet so many people who are just finding the silver lining and doing something about what's happening here. And you're just a great example of that. It's so nice to meet you. Congratulations on everything that you have done. You're very inspiring.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And to learn more about Frontline Sewing Angels, you can go to kellyandryan.com.